See, you never can win when you're dirty, honey. Never can win.
She thought she had everything under control. But in a shocking twist, Tiffany Henyard might have just sealed her own fate. A major disqualification, a courtroom disaster, and a political firestorm. Has the so-called super mayor finally hit a dead end? In this video, we're breaking down how Henyard got caught off guard, why her political career is on the line, and the unexpected moves that could cost her everything. From being disqualified from a crucial election to facing legal trouble over liquor licenses, the walls are closing in fast. And if you think you know the full story, think again. There are details that haven't made the headlines, and they change everything. Stay with us until the end, because what's happening behind closed doors in Dolton and Thornton Township will leave you stunned. Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles, where we expose the drama, power struggles, and chaos shaping the world of politics and combat sports. If you enjoy hard-hitting breakdowns with no sugarcoating, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Tiffany Henyard isn't just any small-town mayor. She's been at the center of nonstop controversy, making headlines for all the wrong reasons. As the mayor of Dolton, Illinois, and the supervisor of Thornton Township, she's built a reputation that has sparked both admiration and outrage. From calling herself the super mayor to flexing her authority in ways that have raised serious concerns, Henyard has turned local government into a battleground. Her time in office has been anything but quiet. Instead of routine politics, Dolton has become a hotbed of chaos, with lawsuits, protests, and allegations piling up. She's faced accusations of reckless spending, retaliation against critics, and using her position for personal gain.
18 months after our first WGN Investigates report on questionable spending by South suburban politician Tiffany Henyard, it appears she has been forced off the ballot.
And yet, she keeps pushing forward, refusing to back down. But has she finally gone too far? Recently, she suffered a major blow that could change everything. She was disqualified from the Democratic nomination for Thornton Township Supervisor, a move that sent shockwaves through local politics.
Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard, who was appointed to that position tonight, lost her bid for the Democratic Party's nomination in this rarely used.
And that's not all. She's also dealing with a court battle over liquor licenses and an explosive public meeting that turned into an all-out brawl. So what does this mean for her future? Is this the beginning of her downfall, or will she fight her way back? Drop a comment below. Should Henyard be held accountable, or is she being unfairly targeted? Let's hear your thoughts. Tiffany Henyard's political empire took a serious hit in December 2024 when she was disqualified from the Democratic nomination for Thornton Township Supervisor. For someone who has positioned herself as untouchable, this was a stunning moment. But how did it happen? During the Democratic caucus, Henyard's campaign ran into a critical issue.
Said for a while, it's like, grassroots. It was organic when a lot of this things started at the township, where the people were, just showing their display.
Her slate didn't meet the necessary legal requirements. The most glaring problem? Her team failed to include a certified assessor, a key position required for ballot eligibility. Without that, her nomination was declared invalid, effectively kicking her out of the race. Henyard did not take this loss quietly.
This is my prime example of people that puppet masters trying to control the narrative.
Instead of accepting the decision, she went on the attack, calling the process corrupt and accusing her political opponents of playing dirty. She claimed voter suppression, insisting that the move was a deliberate effort to keep her from holding more power. She even vowed to challenge the disqualification in court, promising to expose what she called a rigged system. Her reaction only fueled more debate. Was this a fair decision based on legal technicalities? Or was it a strategic takedown to block her rise? What do you think? Was Henyard right to fight back? Or was her disqualification justified? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Chaos erupted at a Dolton Village Board meeting in January 2025, and Tiffany Henyard was right in the middle of it. What started as a tense discussion quickly spiraled out of control when activist Jedediah Brown confronted Henyard, turning the meeting into a public spectacle. Brown, known for his fiery activism, didn't hold back. He called Henyard out for her leadership, accusing her of corruption and misuse of power. His words struck a nerve, and the room grew tense. Then came the moment that shocked everyone. Brown referred to Henyard using an expletive, and within seconds, the situation exploded. Henyard's boyfriend, who was present at the meeting, jumped into the confrontation, and what followed was a full-blown physical altercation. Security and officials scrambled to regain control, but the damage was already done. The chaos was caught on camera, and within hours, the footage went viral. The media had a field day, with headlines branding it a political disaster. Critics pointed to the incident as proof of Henyard's unstable leadership, while her supporters claimed she was being unfairly attacked. But what do you think? Was this just another heated political debate gone wrong? Or does it show a deeper problem with Henyard's leadership? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tiffany Henyard's legal troubles only got worse when a liquor license dispute landed her in court. What should have been a routine approval turned into a standoff between the mayor and the legal system, leading to a judge holding her in contempt of court. It all started when a local business applied for a liquor license. The Dolton Village Board approved the request, but Henyard refused to sign off on it. No clear reason was given, and as weeks passed, the business remained stuck in limbo. The owners took legal action, demanding the mayor follow through with the board's decision. A judge eventually stepped in, ordering Henyard to sign the licenses. But instead of complying, she ignored the court's ruling, defying the legal process entirely. This blatant refusal didn't sit well with the judge, who found her in contempt of court. The consequences were serious. Henyard's refusal to sign the documents raised questions about abuse of power, and legal experts warned that continued defiance could result in fines or even jail time. Was Henyard making a political statement, or was this another case of her overstepping authority? Let us know in the comments. Should she be held accountable, or was she right to stand her ground? Tiffany Henyard built her brand as a powerful and unapologetic leader, but the scandals surrounding her are starting to take a serious toll. With every new controversy, public perception is shifting, and even some of her strongest supporters are beginning to question whether she's fit to lead. Her disqualification from the Democratic nomination, the physical altercation at the board meeting, and her contempt of court ruling have all painted a picture of a mayor constantly surrounded by chaos. Instead of focusing on governance, she's now tied up in legal battles and political infighting. For Dolton residents, this raises a critical question. Is she still working in their best interest, or has her leadership become a liability? These incidents could have a major impact on her re-election campaign. If she's struggling to hold onto her political position in Thornton Township, it's not hard to imagine that her grip on Dolton could also start slipping. Local opposition is growing, and if more damaging revelations come to light, she could be in serious trouble at the polls. Meanwhile, ongoing investigations into her financial decisions, leadership style, and alleged misuse of power continue to pile up. If legal action escalates, her political career may not just be in jeopardy, it could be completely derailed. So what do you think? Can she survive this storm? Or is her downfall inevitable? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Tiffany Henyard's time in office has been nothing short of chaotic. From getting disqualified from the Thornton Township supervisor race to ignoring court orders over liquor licenses and even getting caught in a physical altercation at a board meeting, controversy seems to follow her at every turn. Each incident has raised more questions about her leadership, and the pressure is only building. Her refusal to back down has been both her strength and her biggest weakness. Supporters see her as a fighter unwilling to be pushed around, but critics argue that she's reckless and out of control. With legal trouble stacking up and public confidence slipping, Henyard is walking a fine line. If she can regain control of the narrative, she might still have a shot at staying in power. But if the scandals keep piling up, her political future could come crashing down faster than anyone expected. One thing is clear, this story isn't over. The decisions she makes in the coming months will determine whether she survives the storm or gets forced out of office. Will she fight her way back, or is this the beginning of the end? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Should Henyard be held accountable, or is she the victim of political attacks? Thanks for watching Red Rumbles. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. More breaking stories are coming soon.